Okay, here we are back again with more Dragon Age Origins, and Ariadne and her band of merry misfits are in Redcliffe, and we have to prepare the village to defend itself against zombies overnight. We're in the tavern right now. We just recently recruited an elf spy who was spying on the castle, and he agreed to join the militia for the night. I think we should probably talk to these militiamen here now.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an tea from the hall.
Okay then.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
Maybe he should help defend the village instead.
Ha! I've seen Lloyd handle a sword. He should stick to something he knows about, like keeping me nice and drunk for the fight.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
What difference does it make? He won't care.
Okay. But that's alright. We'll talk to Lloyd now.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Yes, my timing couldn't be worse.
A shame, isn't it? Evil creatures and such. Everyone going to perish before sunrise. Makes you thirsty, doesn't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
I hear you're charging the militia for ale.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
Think of the goodwill you'll earn.
I never thought of that. Maybe I could try it for a bit.
Yeah.
Right then, you men over there. Drinks are on the house. All militia drink for free.
Oh, you're a saint, Lloyd. Ha ha!
If them creatures don't kill me, I swear they'll bleed me dry. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back.
That's really
When
ominous.
the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Yeah, I am the help. Let's talk about something else.
Something else I can get for you?
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
I came to see Arl Eamon.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
Let's see what you have.
Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Not a lot of stuff, but we can do that, and I can sell that tier 1 crap I got from the, I don't think I need that, and I don't need that. I can keep the greenstone for now. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, how many flasks do I have right now? Let's just buy a bunch. And we'll buy all your elf fruit. Thanks. And we'll do this. And we'll do that. Alright, thanks. And what I'm gonna do now... Which is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Let's do some health poultices. That should be good. We'll be fine for health poultices, I think. We should be, anyway. I'm debating whether to try and talk Lloyd into helping defend the village or not. Usually I do, but I'm wondering if it might not be an interesting idea to not have him do it this time. But at the same time, it's like, well, we probably need all the bodies we can get defending the village, so...
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't he be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
I don't know if she would say that. Like, if he really wants to do it, then if he really wants to, like, I don't think that's in character for her, so.
Right then.
I don't think I'm going to do it this time, just because it's a little bit out of character for Ariadne to take that intimidate option, and, you know, like, I don't know. If he really can't, like, yeah, he's a warm body, but if he can't wield a sword, then, and he's really not willing to be there, then, you know, that's not really going to do much anyway, so. Let's see, what else have we got? We got something here. This is a house we can get into. Don't even know what's in here. Let's find out together. Oh. Here's some codex. Ooh, a chest. Liliana. Thank you. Journal.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Oh, yeah, I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Quest updated. So that was the scraping the barrel quest, right? So I did the Redcliffe and Lothering ones, and that one I'm not going to be able to do until pretty close to endgame, actually. Some of these quests are, like, so specific that you can't actually even do them until... You can't actually complete them until much closer to the end of the game. Like, some of the side quests, I picked up that one for the Blackstone Irregulars. That was one of the first ones I picked up in Lothering.
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes, I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Oh, jeez. You're not that old, Win. Come on. Stop it with that crap. Okay, and I believe...
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Okay, sure. Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark. Great. Let's, yeah, sure, why not? That'll help. That'll help a little, sure. Anything else? Ooh, there's a crate over here. I like this. This is good. Okay, good, good. I'm down for that. And this, of course, is Sir Perth, who we promised to talk to. Hi, Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here.
Oh, well.
I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient?
Oh, I suppose. That's fine. Call me Ariadne, if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead.
Yeah, probably.
Well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Hey, we got 2 Grey Wardens here. I know about the urn quest. Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
You mentioned something about an urn. She knows, but whatever.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Jarl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
What is your status? I have some questions
Ask
for
me
you.
whatever you wish.
Tell me about what's happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop. And I don't believe we will be enough.
Okay, carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
I did tell you to call me Ariadne, but he still calls me Grey Warden anyway. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go back to the Chantry. And, because we need to talk to a couple people in the Chantry before we can finish this up. Hi, guys. Carry on, carry on. Let's go in here. Should talk to Caitlin about her brother, because we found him. Yeah, there's Caitlin.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Oh, it's all right. About the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
I'll return it after the battle. It belongs to your family.
Use it well. If we survive, I'll gladly take it back. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone, well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Okay, and we need to talk to this good lady.
You are a stranger amongst us, and a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are grateful.
You can tell I'm a mage.
Do not fear. I am not about to raise a rabble against you. I'm sure your magic will prove valuable before the day is out. Allow me to introduce myself.
Still didn't explain how she knows.
I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense.
Oh dear.
Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
Yeah,
you mean
sounds like
you
a
want
plan.
me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense?
Sure.
I will not lie to them like that.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. Okay. Just about any other time, I would be perfectly willing to argue the finer points of Chantry doctrine, but this is a point at which people are dying, and you're just like, oh, you're waffling about something that's really stupid, and if it helps them, it helps them, and it's not going to hurt anything. Like, it's really not going to hurt anything. If anything, if they survive, they're going to come back from this and be like, hey, the Maker was great. He protected us and it was awesome. Like, they're going to have their faith strengthened. So it can literally only help you right now, and it certainly cannot hurt. So just do it. But if they think it helps them,
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery.
It's not trickery.
Very well.
You're telling them what they need to hear.
I will do
That's
what
all.
I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Yeah. Like, it's just you tell people what they need to hear in order to keep their morale up, like Alistair said, you know, like that's the important thing in a time like this, is they need whatever comfort they can get, and if it makes them feel better to wear an amulet or something and they think it's gonna help protect them, then what's the harm? Like, what is the harm? Like, you know, like, let's not, you know, quibble over, it's really splitting hairs is what it is. In a time when people are literally dying, so it's like, nah, let's not, let's just do it. If it makes them feel better, then they'll fight harder, and they might survive, so, you know.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. Would these do?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from the heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
Yeah. You think it would actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for?
Okay.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Okay, carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Liliana, you don't like that. I mean, you're still, like, okay with me, so it's okay, but I know. You're mad. You're mad, and...
The tavern keeper is letting the militia drink as much ale as they please, and is asking for no payment.
As it should be. No sane man should have to pay for the watered-down swill they serve.
Watered down or not, drink enough of it and you'll still be under the table. I walked by half-hour ago and there was some terrible singing going on.
Oh, wonderful. I'm sure the militia will just sleep through the entire attack. That'll be helpful, won't it?
At least morale is high.
Okay, sure. Let's check in here, because I think there might be something in here that would potentially be useful. Oh, there's a love letter. That's useful. Sure. Sure. Doop-a-doo. Or was it in the... Let me go check one more thing. Because I think there's some other stuff that we could potentially use. I'm gonna go back to the tavern really quick, actually.
Let's get started.
Thought there might have been... I wonder... Oh, no, wait. I think there's something in... I want to say, okay, I'm at this point where I'm remembering something vaguely and I'm trying to pick it out of my brain. Because I think there's like one or two more things that I can do to help make things better. Let's see, that's Caitlin's home, Smithy, Chantry. Death root. That's nice. General store. Yeah, there's a general store over here. Also a barrel, which I'm definitely gonna loot. Trying to remember where it is. This is it. The general store. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. This is where we want to be. A note. A tattered shopping list. Sugar, wheat flour, fillet knife, ginger for grandpa's flatulence, okay. Ink, cod liver oil, dried mushrooms, rouge, or lesion. Also remember to ask if more beeswax will be available soon. A note on crumpled paper. There's a barrel. This is lamp oil. Hey, that could be helpful. You think? Maybe. Liliana, can you do the honors? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Right. Right. Barrels of oil. So let's go back to Sir Perth, because I think Sir Perth can help us with the oil issue. We can find a use for them. But I think between Burrick and Dwin, we're probably okay on warm bodies. Honestly, in my experience, Lloyd usually dies when you ask him to do it. But I might go talk to Bella one more time as well and see what she has to say.
Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence. You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker.
Glad that's working out for you. Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
No, we're good.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Thank you. Yeah, so I think... Ooh. I think we're ready. Pretty much ready, to defend Redcliffe. Yeah, this is a good thing, right? I guess, maybe. I might make one more trip to the tavern before we actually defend the village. We'll see what I think I need to do. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.